Hello guys, this is a video for the legends. So the legends are normally in production, sorry, in resources, general CAD template, and this you can access through Canary, Standards, CAD, and in here we have the folder that shows the most updated CAD file, CTV, and also PGP, which is the shortcut. So in this case, the most updated CTV file is this one here. So you should be using all the time that one, and then we have the PGP. Now, then you should also download always the most updated template to start any new project or any new stage. So this way we know that we're using the same file. Now, if I go to the file, this is the file open. I have created two presentations. One is the cover page for architectural, and one is just a general page. Now, the improvement on this version is that for the legends we have created a dynamic block that displays like many different type of blocks that are the most common finishes. So this is a template that we can easily update, and I'm going to cover in a minute. And it just snaps to the bottom of the revision date, and then we can set whichever is relevant for the sheet, or even just copy through and select maybe this one in the side area. Now, if I go to a model, this is a bit more organized now from the previous time. Layers hasn't changed. The only thing that we're now using is the annotation on the services, and you will see in a minute. And here are the legends. Now, how it works is all of these are separate blocks, and these blocks are triggered from a dynamic block which has all that different blocks. I'm gonna open it just so you know how it works. So if I go to the visibility state color legend, okay, this is a block that we have created outside. So basically I just created new visibility states and put in new blocks. So if I just close this and go back, start changes. So let's say that we are in the services key. Okay, so it's the same. This one is in layer 00 layout. Services key is a block. These ones are the blocks that we need to update. And the simple way is just edit in place. It's a simple block, so it can be easily edited. Let's say that we created a new type of number 3, and it's socket is 10 amps, is at 300 millimeters from the floor, or is actually inserted in the skirting board. There is no nodes. Okay, so we save this text and we save the block, save changes, and this automatically appears in the dynamic block. I'm gonna revert the changes. See how convenient it is, because once we edit this in one place, it will populate across all the drawings, and we only need to work on this side. I'm going to explain quickly all the different legends. So the first one is the finishes and building types. This is a template, so we can easily just remove the building types. The typical color, which also can change. we can just keep a copy for our records and then explode this one. If we need to revert back, then we just add colors or remove as necessary. This one is more technical, but also with hatches. This one is triggering fields. These fields have to be read from the project, for a particular project. Let's say we go to Belmore Road. So in the project sheet we have the dimensions, the area, the frontage, depth, the orientation of the frontage. So all this data, you can find it in here, and this data will be filled from the drawing utilities. So we should be filling all these fields. There is a specific video for that on the internet anyway. Then we have one generic for the site areas, one per dwelling, with basically with the overall area of one dwelling, and then if we have more than one, we just copy this table or the text inside. Service key, demolition node, compliance node, basics node, and then we have schedules like furniture with the code as per the code convention, then fixtures, equipment, landscape, lighting. Now let's say that we start creating fittings, and these have to go in conjunction with the schedule of FFE schedule or finishes an item. So if we go and let's block in place, edit in place. Let's we create few more. O3 tab, some handle, then create O4 tab, and some aluminum angle 30 millimeters square, for example. Okay. So what we do normally with this line, so it looks organized, we just snap it to the bottom of the text and then we move it by 300, which is everything is a grid of 300. Then edit reference, save, that's it. And the fittings schedule is being updated. So if we go to fittings schedule, it's updated. Okay, another change on this on this file is that now we're gonna start putting more generic blocks and then adding one number. This one number, let's say that is 1, or say 1, yes. This makes a reference on this one, service key. So that was hydraulics, and then we add the type, location, description. Let's say that type 1 is a floor waste, type 2 is a floor waste under an appliance, type 3 is a wall mounted floor waste, type 4 is a tap from reused water. So this way we avoid putting too much data on the plans and just putting numbers, and then this number will show on the plans. The key that won't show on the plans is this one, which will be shown on the cover page. So this way we don't need to copy or modify these keys. Only the numbers are the reference that we are listing. Then on the page, the title block has been updated a little bit, and I have added, which cannot be seen here, a field for the CTV, because we should be using the same. Anyway, we can forget about that now. One last thing is that the title, well, we can go as per the all this we can go, is still relevant, the paper space video, is in CAD, paper space. layout video, cover page. It's almost relevant. We will keep updating these videos and making it quite good. Now, as an example, we have, for example, in here the finishes. So this is the right block. Only that from now on, this we do it in italics. The finishes and the fittings we do it capital dash O1. I know that we have changed this a million times, but yeah, that's just because just to get not to get confusion on this. Now the type of text we use on finishes and items are CCM standard. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, actually this one. This one. So it would be, this is a finish, FL in lowercase, O1, and we do it in italics. Because it's like a normal text. Okay. And planter box will be, yeah, let's say FL O1, and in finishes will be FL dot O1 and italics. Okay, this is different enough. And the text in both cases would be CCM standard. Yeah, 1.5. Yeah. So this one will refer to the type of floor. This will be the type of the finish applied to a floor, and then we'll have, for example, equipment. EQ, actually equipment, which is a type. So it will be with this legend will be EQ O1. Now, wall types, floor types, are going to be on the schedule of this one, building types and finishes. And the other one will be on the schedules furniture, fixtures, so they will be separate. And then the service keys will be the numbers related to the to these legends. So it might be a bit confusing now, but with the time we're gonna do it just right. So I just quickly back to this one. From now on, you can download and also the title block. Basically, use this template for the drawing. I think the layers are right, and this is pretty clean. So it won't create much trouble with the presentations. Thank you. Bye bye.